ranking the top protein powders to build muscle, lose fat, and do all that great stuff. And sorry, I got some blue stuff on my lip. I just finished eating a blue Smurf from the movie Smurf, so I'm not even kidding, guys. And you'd be surprised, Smurfs actually have amazing macros in them. But nonetheless, welcome back to another video, guys, on the Caloric Chaos channel. Today we're going to be talking about the best protein powders, different types and whatnot. Different protein powders and what their best use cases are for them. So like casein protein powder, whey protein powder, vegan protein powder, hydrolyzed protein powder, all these different protein powders. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so first off, just your basic whey protein powder. Why is it good? It's great because you can find it at pretty much any store. Any store you go to is going to probably have it. It's really easy to find, and it's usually fairly affordable too. So when I talk about whey, I'm usually talking about just like whey concentrate or just the normal whey when you go to a store. And it's also great because it's super fast digesting. So if you just finished a workout, it's been maybe an hour since your workout, and you want to get some protein right into the muscle and start digesting as fast as possible, then whey is great. Oh my gosh, these cars. But whey is great because it's super fast digesting. It's going to get in your muscle faster than something like casein. It also has a ton of leucine in it, which leucine has been shown to be one of the highest, if not the highest, protein synthesis stimulating amino acid, which basically means it's one of the amino acids that stimulates protein synthesis the most, which basically means you can build more muscle with it, because protein synthesis is what you need to happen in your body to build muscle. Whey protein is also great because it's complete with all the amino acids you need to build muscle. And yeah, in general, it's just great. Alright, now on to casein protein. What is casein protein? It's basically whey protein, but slower digesting. This is great for like before bed. If you like to have a protein shake before bed and you want it digesting over the time that you sleep so that there's amino acids leaching into your bloodstream and feeding your muscles while you sleep, basically. If you don't know, whey shakes, like just normal whey protein isolate, those digest in like 30 minutes to an hour. Whereas a casein shake can take like 6 to 8 hours to digest, which is gonna mean you're gonna have a longer time of amino acids leaching into bloodstream. So that's obviously gonna help to preserve more muscle and to potentially even build more muscle. So for before bed shakes and times where you're not gonna be eating for a while, casein shake beats the whey shake for sure. So like, especially if you're fasting, if you're intermittent fasting, let's say, you go to work all day and you want to have some protein in the morning, let's say a breakfast protein shake. Whey would not be convenient because it would digest super fast. And then, you'd be sitting there at work and your muscles would be like, give me more protein, because there's no more protein coming in. But you take the casein shake in the morning instead, and your muscles are going to be fed slowly during that whole time that you're at work. So there you go, that's a use case. But next up is plant-based proteins and vegan proteins. Specifically, let's talk about just like vegan protein powder, like general vegan protein powder that you get from the store. Obviously, for vegans, it's good. It's going to give you protein, the protein you're trying to get in a convenient form, and it's fairly high quality. So in terms of amino acid profile, so you're going to still be able to build muscle. And it's also in the middle. It's around 3 to 4 hours of digestion on average. for vegan protein powders, so it's kind of in between the whey and the casein. So digestion's pretty good for vegan protein powder. And there's also ones like hemp protein powder. Hemp protein is fairly good because it has lots more fiber than normal protein, and fiber helps you stay full, helps your body in tons of different ways. You guys can look up the benefits of fiber, but fiber is great for you, especially if you're trying to lose weight, because it keeps you more full. So yeah, I think that basically covers hemp protein and vegan protein powders. On to the next one. Alright, now on to collagen protein. Collagen is awesome for joint health and skin elasticity, and also general muscle recovery, just like whey and casein and the vegan protein powder. Now generally it might not be nearly as good as like a whey or a casein protein powder for muscle growth specifically, but it's still going to be very good to build muscle, and it's better for like your overall health, I would say, than whey or casein. Not that whey or casein are bad for your health, but just in terms of what it does for like joint health and stuff, it's going to be better for that. So overall, I would say for me personally, ranking these, I would say top one for me is going to be casein, because personally I like to, before bed, have a protein shake with some casein protein powder. Let's say 20 grams worth of protein from casein. Slowly digests overnight and keeps my muscles from breaking down and keeps them nice and fed. And then sometimes if I have a protein shake earlier in the day, I can have whey, so that's second for me, but I don't always do that, so only when I do that. Whey is awesome, and it's usually cheaper than casein too, so that's going in second place. Third place is vegan protein, because the extra fiber from the hemp protein, and it's still generally good, and the digestion speed 3 to 4 hours, still pretty good. And then lastly for me is collagen protein, because I'm still young and everything, so joint health for me isn't a super big deal, but definitely I can see people that would obviously more be prioritizing that over like purely muscle growth. So I can see collagen being a very good option for a lot of people. So that was a quick video on protein powders, guys. I hope you got something out of it. Hope you learned something. Let me know if you're liking these talk videos where I just kind of talk into the camera about stuff I know about nutrition, protein, gym, bodybuilding. I really like doing them, and yeah, so like and subscribe if you want to learn more. Peace out, guys.